Okay, so there are two ways that you could solve the area of this shape here. So the first thing is I see that I can divide this shape into two rectangles. So for the first rectangle, and it's because I have two rectangles, I know that I can use length times width or base times height, same thing. So let's first start by cutting it this way. If I make a rectangle out of this shape over here, I have 8 and I have 6 here. The 15 does not help me because the 15 is from here all the way to here, and this 3 is over here. Doesn't help me at all with this length and this width. So shape A here, I'm going to break this up into, and then shape B is over here. So let's just first find the area of shape A. So shape A, I'm going to put A, I'm going to put base times height, and I know my 8 and 6, I'm going to multiply by and get 48. So that 48 is the area of shape A. That is only one part of this shape. Now I'm going to look at shape B. Now 3 is obviously right here, the width of the height. Okay? Very, very easy to see that that 3 is here. However, a misconception is so many students I see multiply 15 times 3. 15 is not the entire base or length. It's not. 15 is from here to here. We only want from here to here. So let me share that again because that is a very common misconception. So 15 is from here to here. That is not what I'm trying to find. I only want from here to here. I do not multiply 15 by 3 to find the area of shape B. I have to figure out what this is here. So what I'm going to do is I know 6 is from this side to this side, and also 6 is from here to here. This is a rectangle, and if this is 6, then this is 6. So if the whole thing, the total, is 15, and this part is 6, I can subtract the 15 and the 6, and I can get 9 here. And as you can see, the 6 plus the 9 are the two parts that make this whole. So I'm not going to use 15. I'm not going to use 6. I'm going to use the 9 and the 3. So I have 9 times 3 here, which is 27. Now I have area A, 48, area B, 27. Now I can add those up, and I can get 48 plus the 27. And when I do that, I get 75 units squared is my answer. So that is one way to solve this. You also could break this shape up differently. This is the same question. And instead of breaking it up this way, I could break up my shape this way. And I can make shape A here and shape B here. Now, let's do shape B down here first. So shape B, I am going to use the whole 15 now, because that's the entire length. Up top here, I cut it differently, so the 15 was not the whole length. But for this one, I'm going to use the whole 15, and I'm going to use the whole 3. So shape B would just be an easy 15 times 3, which is 30 units squared. Now for A is the complicated one here. The majority of students that make a mistake here use 8 and 6. 8 is the entire width here. I don't want to use this whole thing. I cut it in half here. Well, not in half. I cut it in a part here. So the whole total is 8. I know if this is 3, this has to be 3. It's a rectangle. So what is left up here? 3 times what is 8, and this is 5. Notice how the two parts make the total 8. So I'm not going to use 8. That's the whole. I'm not going to use 3. That's the part down here. I'm going to use the 3 and the 6 here. So for shape A, I'm going to do 5 times 6 here. So I'm going to use the 5 and the 6. And I get 30 here. Oh, this should have been 45. Silly mistake, Mr. Garrett. 15 times 3 is 45. So now, I have 30 for A. I have 45 for B. And when you add these together, you get 75 units squared. Notice how either way I did this problem, whether I cut it this way or I cut it this way, I still get the 75 units squared. Hang in there, guys. This is not an easy subject. We're going to work on this week and next week. Hang in there. Keep trying. We're going to get these.